And good afternoon and welcome back for our third podcast.
Hi, everybody.
The first one's kind of second one, better. This one, perfect.
Wow.
Not one single mistake. Think I'm setting the standards too high?
Third time's a charm, then.
That's a great name we'll call this time Third Time's a Charm. That's our podcast name for today. All right, very good. Well, we're not going to belabor the point.
No, belabor.
We're not going to dilly or dally.
No,
frankly, we are going to get right to the point.
We are.
So all of this talking I'm doing now, we're not going to do any of that.
We're not going to keep doing it.
No, much less are we going to delay the start of this podcast.
Here we go.
So anyway, third time's a charm. We're going to jump right into our game today. Our first game is going to be called the match game. And if you were around in the 1970s, as I was and Will wasn't, we had the match game on TV. And the match game was with Gene Rayburn and that long, thin microphone with the little...
I need one.
We'll get you one as a prop. Bob Barker had one, too.
I know. I watched The Price is Right.
Price is Right. Same microphone. Here's the thing. We could get you one, but it would just be a prop.
It's not going to work.
No, it wouldn't actually be functional.
I'll take it.
Okay. I'll look for one on Amazon. Maybe our listeners have a collection of Bob Barker microphones and they could spare one.
They don't.
I'm sure they don't. So anyway, we're going to play the match game. So the way it's going to work, the way it worked on the show was they had a panel of 6 celebrities and then 2 contestants, and they would throw out something like, a bag of blank, or Dumb Dora was so dumb one time she even lost her blank. And then they would each give an answer, the stars would, and if they matched anybody, they get a point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have stars yet.
No. Future episodes.
Yeah, future. We had Ryan Reynolds scheduled for today, but traffic. Yeah. It's crazy around DC. Yeah. So maybe in the future we'll get his brother Bob Reynolds said he would stop by.
Full disclosure. Ryan Reynolds.
He's your
good-looking dude.
Little man crush.
I mean,
yeah.
Anyway, here we go.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm a man crush too.
Okay.
It's going to be hard for me to say this out loud.
Okay.
But I, have a little bit of a thing for...
Let's move on.
Okay. So we're going to play the match game, Will. Here's how it's going to work. You're going to read me a blank, or I'll read you a blank. We'll jot down 3 answers that we think the other person might answer. A 3-point answer, a 2-point answer, a 1-point answer. If the other person answers any of those answers, you get that number of points. Okay. And we're going to try to help each other.
I will.
We're not going to try to pick some obscure answer because it's in the spirit of the game to make it more fun if we can actually score some points here. So would you like to go first or shall I?
I can go first.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Please play along with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love that.
Let us know how you do in the comments. Don't forget while you're there in the comments to click the thumbs up, and that would be nice. And ring the bell.
Great. Would love that.
It sounds like this when you ring the bell. And every time you ring the bell, an angel gets its wings.
Oh my gosh. So corny.
One podcast I listened to one time said, subscribe or a puppy dies.
That's bad.
And I'm not going to say that. It's bad. It's funny.
Terrible.
It's funny because it would motivate me to subscribe.
I would subscribe.
Right. I would subscribe 10 times. Gosh. I would run to everybody's computer.
That's actually terrible.
Yes, it is terrible. We're not going to say that. No puppies will be hurt, harmed, killed, maimed, disfigured, or lost as a result of this.
Your first word.
Animal lovers.
Road blank.
Got it. Locked in.
Locked it in. I have my 3 answers written down already.
All right. I'm going to reveal, although it'll show backwards on the... I don't know why that is.
I don't know.
It'll show backwards.
There's got to be a reason.
I think. Or maybe it won't once I edit it. Who knows? Roadkill. I live in West Virginia.
You don't want me to win this game. You never guess what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry. I live in West Virginia.
I don't care where you live. I want to win the game.
Is this our first fight?
No,
it had to happen.
It's fine.
Episode 3.
Who
had 0 minutes because I forgot to start the timer.
Yeah, well,
it's okay. We just started.
I have Road Trip.
Road Trip.
I have Road Warriors.
Ooh, from wrestling.
And I had,
Who was your favorite, Hawk or Animal?
I will say Animal. I met him
You did.
in Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do that. Put those hands down. We're not
Sorry.
clapping. And then my 1 point was Road Less Traveled.
Ooh, wow.
Hey, listen.
A little, was that Walden or Thoreau?
I don't know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Somebody might know. Somebody out there
Somebody
who's in
probably would know.
literature. You know who might know? Codename Sarah.
Codename Sarah
She would
might
probably
know.
be able to tell me.
Codename Sarah might know.
Or somebody else might be able to know too. TDC might be able to help us out.
TDC. What a girl. What a
All right,
gal.
What
TDC.
a gal. Okay, I should stop there. All right, let me keep going.
Sure.
All right, here's my first one.
Okay.
And I'm going to write my 3 answers down.
Okay.
Upper blank. Upper blank. I'll write my 3 answers here. These are, again, the answers that I predict you might guess, and that's what we're writing down, for the answer of upper blank. So I have my answers are all written. I just blocked my face with my whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a gift for some of the audience.
I have my answer.
I have mine written down too.
I'm going to show you mine.
Please show me.
Upper Deck. Of course.
Upper
of course. Anytime we do this,
Upper lip, and since you like boxing, I picked uppercut.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Okay. So I think this is
want you to
mostly.
understand something.
Hmm?
We play this game.
Oh, I
and
thought
I-
you were talking to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. I'll just.
We play this game, and I guess his 3-point answer every time. He never guesses my answer, ever. Just want to throw that out there.
But last episode on 20 questions, you used
Oh,
me.
here we go.
You
Back
used
to
me
the
like
past.
a mop.
Oh, my
You
gosh.
mopped the floor with me.
Let's go. Your next word?
Okay. I can't see your face.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready.
I am ready. I'm writing it.
I'm ready to
writing
make
down.
your day.
Bake my day. Cotton blank. You better guess my 3-point answer. You better.
Now, when you say it like that,
You have to.
I worry about what your 3-point answer might be.
You shouldn't. It is a logical 3-point answer. No, just show me.
All right. I went with.
Come on. I need to see it.
Will you tell me what letter yours starts with?
No, I need to see it for myself.
Cotton swab.
I'm going to break something.
Don't break the whiteboards.
I'm going to
Don't break the whiteboards. They're brand new for the podcast. I did not want to go with what I thought you might have been going for.
shirt.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Are you
Way
serious?
to make me look bad. Well,
Shirt.
do you recall?
Plant and boxers.
Okay. You understand that you really, really.
What's your next word, Dirk?
Remember on the first podcast when we talked about being, making jokes about.
No, but I remember the Titans.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember the Alamo.
All right. I think you win. I tried to pull something and I couldn't.
All right. All right. My next one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I giving you one?
I would like that if you want the game
All
to
right,
move forward.
I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one right here. It's going to be hard too. Here we go. Dog blank. Dog
I mean,
blank.
here it is. Right away. No time necessary.
All right. Pleased to be revealing. Dog food.
Absolutely.
That was my number 2.
Okay, of course. Of course it was.
All right.
Naturally it was.
Naturally.
Just give you all the points.
Dog house is good, except neither of our dogs are outside dogs.
No,
but-
so I didn't even go there.
yeah, but dog house. Not a bad guess though. Dog house. People, hey, I'm in the dog house.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think that was
All right.
your last word.
My last word.
Your
So
last
at this point, you want me to guess. Why do I keep putting my pen away?
I don't know.
Okay. It's a habit. Can I tell you a brief aside?
Sure.
Brief.
Sure.
Whenever I would work with my dad,
Mm-hmm.
okay, for purpose of the podcast, and this may be a songs about me in the future, but I lost my dad a few years ago.
Mhm.
I didn't lose him. He's
All right. Don't.
okay. I'm sorry.
Please
But
don't
I
do
wanna-
that. You know I hate when
I
you do
know
stuff
you
like
do
that.
hate that. I have to joke or else I'll cry.
I understand.
And my dad would laugh at that joke.
Yeah, sure.
If
That
he were
makes
still
sense.
here. Dad used to always give me a hard time because I would clean up as we worked.
Mhm.
And then he would invariably need one of the tools I
And
thought we were done with.
Sure.
And he'd say, "Where's that saw?" And I'd say, "Oh, I put it back away." "Why do you put it away?" "We're not done." I said, "Well, I thought we were done with it." And he
Right.
would always get on me because then he'd go to reach for something and it was gone
Mhm.
because I neaten as I go.
I
So-
I do the same thing when I cook.
All right.
Clean as I go.
So you gave me, or I'm giving you. I'm giving you. You give me.
You're giving me a word.
I'm giving you a word.
Or
No,
a
I gave you
phrase.
dog. So then don't you have to give me?
Did that just happen? I'm
Yeah.
lost.
I
Okay.
gave you dog and you picked food.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So
you're
now
right. I'm
you
sorry.
give me.
Here we go. Field blank.
Clarification.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Will we always have to use one word or could it be more than
It
one
could be
word?
like it could
phrase.
It could be a phrase
Okay.
afterwards.
Okay.
With road, I said less travel. That was 2
Okay,
words.
very good. Okay.
You're going to guess this.
You're willing it to happen.
Willing. If
You're
you
willing to happen.
or I'm leaving.
Jeez. Now, does getting it mean it has to be your
No,
third
not a
point?
3-point answer, but I got to get
Okay.
on the board here somehow.
I thought you did. I thought you got a 2-pointer or something.
Did I?
Okay. I think you did. Did you not write down your points?
Did I get dog?
Yes.
Okay, so I got 2 points.
No, I got 2. That was the one I
Oh,
gave you.
no.
What did you give me first?
Road.
And we didn't get that one.
No.
What'd you give me second?
Cotton.
We didn't get that one.
No.
Okay, my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you for.
Oh, that was me
pointing-
that got 2
Uh-huh.
because I have 5.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I just wanted to revisit it.
Uh-huh.
I remembered the whole time.
Yeah, I
just
bet.
kidding. So, you ready for my answer?
I would love that. Yes.
Goal. Field goal.
Okay.
That's not, you're a sports guy.
No,
You're
one.
a PE
I'll take
teacher.
one. I had field trip, field day, field goal. So I'll take one
All
little
right.
measly point. You
All
win, of course.
All right. Okay. Well, all your dreams are about to come true.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here's my last one. You ready?
It doesn't matter because I can't win, but yes.
Double the points?
No, I don't want double
Okay.
the points. I want your charity.
Okay. Charity. I don't want your
I
charity.
don't want your charity.
Said with the most disgust.
Mhm.
All right. Blank eggs. Blank eggs.
Okay.
Blank eggs. Maybe I'll drop some music in here
Mhm.
quietly to, or maybe not. We'll see how much time I have. And here's my third answer.
Okay. I have mine.
Okay. Pleased to be revealing.
I
That's
was-
another one of our
I
language
w-
things.
It was.
Pleased
to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was torn betwixt two.
Betwixt. Not between two.
No.
No.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh,
But you're very specific. You like the word betwixt.
I do like the word betwixt. It's
You-
funny to me.
It is.
I went with rotten.
Okay. No, I wasn't gleeful.
You were gleeful.
No, I wasn't. I was just okay.
No.
Like,
No.
because rotten eggs are funny.
I lost.
No, but, yes, but
Yeah.
let's see how bad.
Please show me how bad.
Rotten was my number 2. Scrambled was number 1.
Okay. Didn't
Because you love scrambled eggs.
I do love scrambled eggs.
You love all eggs.
Sure.
So I went with scrambled and fried. Although you're more of a scrambled guy, right?
with a little cheddar cheese.
Yes.
I like-
At Bob and Doug's restaurant in Dalesville.
In Dalesville, yep.
All right.
That's a loss.
So that's 2 for me.
Yeah,
Let me
and
add
that-
these up.
Mhm.
Looks like 7
I'm going
to
to get your calculator out.
7
That's fine.
to what was that on your
Mhm.
side?
A 1.
All right.
It's a little one.
Strong. It's a strong one. You know what? It takes strength to stand alone.
Thanks, Dirk.
All right. Moving on. How many
Mhm.
did you guys get, by the way? Let us know if you matched any of us. Please play
Sure
along
you-
with us on all of our games.
Or you beat me. That's
all
fine,
of our.
though.
Some people probably didn't.
No, most people did.
Yeah, but if they didn't play,
I've got a good shot at winning.
you miss 100% of the shots
You don't
never take.
dig.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to our second seggy, as I like to
Mhm.
call them,
Yeah.
the second segment. That would be the lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is going to be a version of 2 truths and a lie,
Mm-hmm.
whereby we come up with things not necessarily about ourselves, but
No.
about a topic. Whatever.
Could be about ourselves, though, right?
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah. Is yours about yourself?
It's not.
Mine's neither.
Okay.
All right. So it could be light bulbs, and then we could find facts about light bulbs.
Sure.
It could be anything. And what's going to happen here is we did a little bit of research, minimal research,
Minimal. Very minimal.
to find 3 statements, 2 of which are true about our object
Mhm.
or our thing or our person, and one is completely made up, or at least changed enough. It's not, we agreed we were not going to say like, oh, 120,000 golf balls are lost here when it's 119 and
Right.
expect that. So we're not playing with numbers so
No.
much, but more the idea behind the fact.
Mhm.
And so our goal is to spot the lie or
Right.
spot the untruth.
Just an aside, Lie to Me,
Yes.
out probably 10 years ago as a show.
As
Fantastic
you've told
show.
me about that.
It only
because
went 3 seasons or so, but it was
where's
really
it?
good.
Streaming?
It
Probably
was.
somewhere?
I don't know where anymore,
We'll
but
have
it
to check.
was. It was great.
Yeah.
Great show.
We'll have to check and see. And a thumbnail sketch of Lie to Me?
It was about a behavioral analysis. Did I say that right? Behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Analyst?
Analyst.
Okay.
He could read faces, and he helped the FBI solve cases based on facial recognition, and
Very
it
cool.
was it was really cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Prime Video, it says here. I'm not sure if
There you
that's, there you go. It looks like it might be on Hulu too.
Mm.
So for those of you that have Prime Video or YouTube, check
It's a show
out
you would
Lie
like.
to Me.
I would like that.
TV 14, so nothing too
No.
objectionable.
No.
Very good. All right. Well, here we go. So let's go with, do you want to go first or shall I?
Shall you?
Shall I? All right. So mine is going to be on ice cream. This is a topic that I know for a fact you and I adore, ice cream.
Food in general.
Yeah.
Anytime you mention food, I know I make the same face. They're probably like, why does he always do that when he talks? I love food.
It's the same feeling as when you hop in a nice warm shower when you've been outside.
Just
It's just comfortable.
yes, agree.
Would you like to see that again?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. It was
It's
just a
almost like
comfortable-
you're melting, like warm
sort of.
ice.
You
cream.
just you're everything relaxes
Mhm.
when you talk about food. All right. So here are my 3 ice cream facts.
hit me with them.
Okay. Number 1, it takes approximately 50 licks to finish 1 scoop of ice cream.
Okay.
Takes approximately 50 licks to finish 1 scoop of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Numero 20. Nationally,
Mm-hmm.
vanilla and cookies and cream account for 52% of ice cream sales nationally within the United States.
Okay.
Okay. 3, John Harrison, whose job it is to taste ice cream for Dryers, ice cream company,
Mm-hmm.
has his tongue insured for $1 million. So these are 3 ice cream facts.
Okay.
First one,
Yep.
just a review.
Just real quick.
It takes approximately 50 licks to finish 1 scoop of ice cream.
Okay.
2, nationally, vanilla and vanilla and cookies and cream
Mhm.
account for 52% of ice cream sales.
Okay.
And 3, John Harrison, whose job it is to taste ice cream for Dryers, has his tongue insured for $1 million.
Okay. The third one I feel like is so out there that I feel like that's true right off the
Okay.
bat. Doesn't mean it is. I just feel
No.
that way. I feel like the 50 licks, I feel like that's got to be person to person.
Yes. Now, remember it says approximately.
Approximately is fair. Okay.
So they didn't, it's not like an exact.
Understood.
But do you remember that old Tootsie Roll commercial?
3
1,
licks to get
2,
the center. Mhm.
3.
Mhm.
Crunch. But he bit, so that
It
didn't
doesn't
count.
count. And then the second was cookies and cream and vanilla nationally in our
Mhm. You're a fan of ice cream, as am I.
love.
You enjoy a little Cold Stone. You enjoy a little icing on the gig.
The best. Yeah, Cold Stone's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Well, they mix it right on that cold marble right there in front of you.
It's like it's a cold stone or something. Anyway, I am going to say
I wish I'd put that together myself.
I'm going to go with
Mm.
door
Don't-
number B.
B as the falsehood,
B is the falsehood.
as the falsehood, and
Oh.
B would be the nationally vanilla
Yeah,
and
vanilla and
cookies
cookies and cream. I feel like even though cookies and cream and cookie dough are
Mhm.
strong flavors,
Mhm.
hard for me not to believe that vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry are not still top sellers.
Okay.
With that being said, I literally have no idea if that's the case or not.
Okay.
So I was just kind of going gut. I feel like vanilla and chocolate are probably the 2 of the strongest.
And you're
then
going number 2,
I'm going not
maybe
as
after
we
the podcast.
probably afterwards. I will say I will say B.
B.
I will say B.
And the survey says you are correct. It
Okay.
is B. The answer that makes that correct is nationally vanilla and chocolate
Okay.
account for 52% of ice cream sales nationally.
Okay.
I thought maybe I could sneak cookies and it was either that or chocolate chip to lie, and I wasn't sure which one you might
I
buy
feel like
more.
cookies and cream I would buy more.
Because a lot of people love cookies and cream.
Agreed.
And so I thought, and your Oreos and you are, you
we
were made for
go
each other.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. Yeah.
Anyway, we could take a break now if you want to pause and go get a bag of
Some
Oreos.
Oreos.
All right, here we go. So now it's my turn to. So you got 1 point, and I'm probably
Finally.
going to lose this.
Finally. Hopefully you all got a point as well.
I'm going to sit with this look, just the feudal look.
So, as you know, Dirk, I am a huge Marvel fan.
I do know.
I went with some Marvel facts here.
Okay.
I don't think they are. I understand that you are not or have not taken a deep dive into Marvel yet, but you are not opposed to it.
No, I love the concept.
Agreed.
And I love the first of the Iron Man movies that I saw.
Captain America, you like.
Quite different than I expected. I didn't expect it to be as real life movie, which we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I've not seen most of the Marvel movies.
So I tried to keep it fairly basic.
Generic.
And
so it's like Marvel for Dummies, like a black and yellow Marvel for Dummies book.
I'm not going to say that.
Okay. I'll say it for you.
Okay.
Marvel for Dummies.
There it is. Your first one.
Okay. True.
All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Thor's weapon
Mm-hmm.
is named Mjolnir and was made from the core of a dying star.
Okay.
Second, Tony Stark's Iron Man suit can lift up to 100 tons. That's the weight of an average blue whale.
Okay.
Number 3, Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk after a photon blast that gives him unlimited power and can even jump planets.
No, he's a spider bite.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. So I'm ruling out Thor. I know that Thor is true because it's like, I didn't know how to say it, but it's the Mojinor or something is what I believe, the hammer. I don't know about what it was made from, but the dying star thing works because I feel like it does something with lightning when he uses it. But I could be wrong. Or
you could be.
I could be way off, but I could be way on.
You could be.
So I'm going to rule out Thor for
Okay.
better or for worse. Bruce Banner.
Oh my gosh, I had an itch on my face. I didn't like that.
That's okay. Would
Sorry.
you like me to get that?
No, I'm good.
Bruce Banner. The second one was the lift. How much Tony Stark's suit can lift?
Tony Stark's Iron Man suit. Yep.
I have no clue how much his suit can lift. I've seen him lift things in the movie. I did see both the first 2 Iron Man movies.
Okay.
I've seen him do feats of strength that are more than your average individual. So I know he has super strength to a degree. I don't know what his limitations are.
Okay.
And I'm not sure I remember them saying how many tons he could lift, which
Mhm.
makes me suspicious.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure that Marvel would need to specify 100 tons. Like, oh, too bad he can't lift 102 tons because that's this. I don't know.
Mhm.
So that one's got my spidey sense
Oh,
tingling.
look at you.
Now, as far as Bruce Banner goes,
Mhm.
when I was just a young man,
A wee lad.
I was never tiny,
Okay.
but when I was a young lad
Mm-hmm.
living in the sticks, one of the shows that I actually enjoyed watching was it David Baxter? That was his name on the show. David Banner was the doctor, right? David Banner? Bruce Banner, sorry. David somebody was the actor that played Bruce Banner
Okay.
in the original Incredible Hulk TV show
Mm-hmm.
that I remember watching when I was little. It's a long way to get there. But I seem to remember in that show, he turned into the Hulk because he took too much gamma radiation.
Mhm.
I don't think, and in your statement, you said he became the Hulk how?
Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk after a photon blast that gives him unlimited power and he can even planet jump.
So unless the TV show led me astray, I don't think it was from a photon blast. I think it was a gamma either a gamma ray injection. I can even see the intro to the show, which was amazing. He would lay there and had like the light crosshairs on his forehead, and then he struggles or something with the machinery. But you know what? They could have strayed from the original story, or that's tough. I'm gonna go with. I know Tony Stark can lift, and I don't think Bruce got it from a photon blast, and I don't think he has unlimited strength. I'm gonna go with number 3 as the spot the lie.
Okay, you are in. I'm just kidding. You're correct.
All right.
You are right on. It was not a photon blast. That happens to another superhero.
I would not have known that except for the TV show that I
There you
used to
go.
watch.
Well, that's good that you used to watch it.
Yeah.
It was gamma radiation.
I loved that show
and
because
overexposure to
this
it.
guy was like this normal looking dude, but then he would turn it. You'd see you know what they showed first?
Mhm.
His eyes would turn.
Mm.
Maybe I'll drop a picture in from it, but his eyes would always. He would get beat up, or he would be wronged, or somebody would be in hurt, and somebody would punch him, and he would like knock down, and then when he popped up, the first thing were his eyes
Green.
would change, and you just knew.
Yellow, green.
And then the
Yep.
clothes would split, and in that show, who played the Hawk once he turned into the Hawk?
Lou.
Lou Ferrigno.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, did you ever watch that show?
No.
Oh. But you knew Lou Ferrigno played the Hawk?
No, I didn't.
You really guessed? You had to know.
I knew.
You're messing with me.
I
This
am.
is where you make me look stupid for
I'm
believing
not.
you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Here
so
we go.
gullible.
Here we go.
All right. Well, let's move on,
All
shall
right.
we?
Sure.
We both won. 1-1.
We did. That's a loss. Actually, it's a tie, so nobody wins.
We're tied for first.
I don't do ties.
Oh.
Tiebreaker.
Flip a coin?
Sure.
All right. I'm thinking of a number, odds or evens. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Odds.
You win. That was a waste of time.
Yep.
All right. You win. You win again.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
that was fair
Yeah, it
because
was.
I won the last one.
Sure.
You won this one.
No, I didn't win. We tied. A tie is fine. I was just joking.
Oh.
Whatever.
So let's move on.
Okay.
Songs about me.
Songs about me
this.
segment.
We did this last time, but we wanted to come back to songs about me because Will had an experience in the past few weeks that was with kids that you coach, young
Yep.
men that you coach
Yep.
at Dalesville High School.
Yeah, good old Dalesville High.
And you had an amazing season, and you had an amazing finish to the season, and we thought we would give that a chance to be highlighted here because it was really good stuff that you guys did, and just thought the audience would like to hear about it. Some of the good stuff with the kids that we work with. So
Sure.
take it away.
Yeah, talk about it a little bit. Like Dirk just said, we had a really, really great season. We ended up making it. First of all, I coached the boys varsity basketball team, one of the assistant coaches at local high school. That's where we live and teach. Dalesville High. Yep. We ended up making it all the way to the state championship game, which was a pretty big deal for our community. Our community is a very big football and wrestling town, and basketball has kind of been on the back burner for many, many years. And so this was a big deal for our community and for our program to make it. We made it all the way to the state championship game. Ended up losing the state championship game, but we hadn't been there in, I don't even know what the math is, but since 1949.
Yeah, well,
So
that's
it was
crazy.
It was a huge accomplishment.
A question about you when you say your town more wrestling and football.
Sure.
Why do you think? Because I'm not a sports guy and you're a sports guy. Why do you think that is? Is it usually does the town pick a sport based on what the high school is most excitingly good at, or how does that work?
I don't know. I think our youth program for football and wrestling are really, really strong, and so it's just they stick with it. They stick with the teams and the people that they've been playing with for years and years and years, and there's a lot of continuity and chemistry between
Gotcha.
the players on those teams, and so we have really strong youth football programs, and like I said, they
get
kind
the
of
kids
ride
young
together.
and the families are involved in those sports at an early age.
Yeah, and they've gotten to the point now where a lot of the stuff that they run at the high school, they're running in the youth leagues. And so by the time they get to the high school, they're already prepped and ready to go. And
I understand. So the reason that they are more into those sports is because they invested them at a younger age?
I think so. And our youth basketball program is starting to improve. And you can see that. I see that with my son that's playing now, where it's much more organized, and there are more kids that are involved, which is great for our community. But I think that plays a big part in why football has been plus the football team in my community has just been successful for years. They've won many state championships,
Yeah.
and I think that's what kind of
I've even come to watch some of those games, and it's the atmosphere of your town. Like the whole town revolves around the team.
Yeah, I won't say it shuts down, but a lot of places close up shop and they come to it's a small town feel for sure.
But
And
even not just closing down but like things are themed with the mascot
Right.
of the high school.
Yep.
Things are like people take great pride in your town, in
Yeah.
the community of that school and
Mhm.
what that school represents. Probably a lot of people went there and still live in the town. And
yeah, I think that's a big.
so there's a
big
lot
factor.
of hometown pride,
Mhm.
and that it's a small big town.
Yeah,
So it's very friendly.
Yep.
Like it's people enjoy rooting for anything that has to do with the town.
right.
And-
It's a good community. It's a good family community, which is why we stayed. My wife and I, we raised our family there. So
What do you think made this team have the success, or helped this team have, besides, I mean, it's very fair to say coaching makes a big difference in a team, but what, you've been coaching there for a while, what made this team go so much further than past teams?
their commitment to excellence, and they worked so incredibly hard, and they also played together. They played together from a young age. I know one of the guys on the teams sent me a picture of them playing together, same team, or the same group of core players played together on a middle school basketball team or an elementary school basketball team, maybe fifth or sixth grade, and they're graduating together now. So there was, like I said earlier, a lot of continuity between them.
That's true in music too. I always try to relate to what I understand.
Mhm.
Makes sense to me. But when you play in a group with somebody for a long time, like I played in a saxophone quartet for 4 years through college with the same people,
Mhm.
and you learn each other's tendencies where you don't even have to think what they're going to do. You already kind of know, I know how he's going to play this, so I play it that way.
Mhm.
Or you know what the leader's going to do, you know what their tendency is, or you just establish what they call like a sports IQ or a rhythm, where you kind of know where it's going, and
Right.
it almost becomes muscle memory. You
Yep.
don't even have to think or plan.
Yep.
Do you think, how many staff does it take to make a team go like that?
I don't know if the number is. I don't know if there's like a number that's set to it. I think the staff
How
that
many
we
did
had,
you all have?
we had maybe
Roughly.
7
Okay.
coaches that were there fairly consistently, 4 or 5 that were there pretty much every day. But the number I don't think is as important as just the commitment and how much you are willing to dedicate to film and to your practice plan and following through with that. So I think that was a big portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the coaching aspect, I think we put a lot of time in, but I think the players put equally the same amount of time in, I think. And that's why we were able to take that next step as opposed to the last couple of years where we've kind of fallen short.
I know you went further. I don't think this is bad to say. You're very realistic about your expectations for the team. And you always root for your team, and you always say there's a chance.
Yeah.
But you went, fair to say, you went farther than you expected that you might. You knew you were capable of getting this far,
Yeah.
but you thought you were going to hit a roadblock before you did,
Sure.
for the undefeated team that you played against.
Yeah, I thought there was a very good chance that we could beat them, but we were also missing. We were dealing with injuries a lot
Mhm.
this year, and the latter part of the season, one of our big men who was a focal point for us got hurt and
Mhm.
broke his foot
Mm-hmm.
in the county championship game, and so we had a big piece to the puzzle missing.
So you were working from a deficit.
We were, but we have
A deep bench, yeah.
They were just so next man up mentality for them, and
Just meaning we're not going to use that as an excuse.
no, they were just
Yeah.
ready to go, and I respect them so much for that. And
Maturity then.
they, all of them. I mean, they're kids at the same
Right.
time, and they like to have fun.
But when it came
it's
to the
time,
game,
when it's time to put in the work at practice,
no
I
complaining.
told them earlier in the season, I love the saying, pursue perfection and eventually you'll get excellence. And we kind of lived by that saying this year, and everything we did, it was, 100% full committed, and they exceeded expectations.
Right.
I think not just for us, but for everybody in our town and in the state. And I don't think anybody expected us to beat Frederick, who we beat in the semifinals, and get to the state championship game.
And
Frederick was
again, you
predicted to
said
win.
not since 1949 did you make it this far.
No.
And not to take anything away from the other team or make excuses, but you had said that this other team, because of like how they recruit and how they can draw kids in from different districts, has historically a big advantage, or historically a strong program because of the way they can recruit.
Yeah, I don't
kids,
know
or-
if recruit is the right word,
Okay.
but I think it is a help for the teams in that area that they can choose which school that they want to go to. And we have 3 or 4 schools in our county that we work in and that teach and that have that same
Gotcha.
luxury, but they have that ability as well, and they have some ball players down that way. So,
Well, watching some of the film with you, I just noticed they look like, I mean, not that your kids don't, but they look like grown men.
oh yeah,
They were big
no,
guys.
you can't take anything. I mean, they were ball players. They were
Yeah.
hoopers, and they deserved to win that game.
And in spite of that, like I didn't go to the game, but I was watching the score live
Mm-hmm.
online. The first, the third, and the fourth quarters, periods in basketball, quarter. First, third, and fourth quarter, you guys were either ahead or behind within 5 points each quarter.
We tied or won the first, third, or fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It was the second quarter.
The
that
second
we
quarter.
just couldn't score the basketball,
Yeah.
and that kind of came back.
But
to
even
us.
in the end, it was not a blowout. The kids
no,
played proudly. and
I was so proud of them.
yeah.
That team was the toughest team, obviously, that we played all year.
Now, where do you go from? How many seniors are you losing? A lot? Or?
A lot.
Okay.
10, maybe?
Wow, that's a lot. How
Wait,
many on the team?
15, 16.
So you're losing 2/3 of the team.
Yeah, we're losing a lot of seniors.
Gotcha.
But we had a strong JV team the past 2 seasons, and so we're
Yeah.
gonna lock back in and
Start all over.
start all over.
I
again.
know how busy you are, and I'll say this for Will because he doesn't say it for himself, but Will, being the assistant coach up there, puts in as much time or more time as anybody else and does a lot of work for their team. And I know your pride in the team, and I know you wear it on your, like every night I'd text you, go,
Dalesville.
yeah, go Dalesville, and you'd text me back like, it was close, but we eked it out or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was exciting. It got me into it, even though I couldn't watch the games, but I could watch the score tally online.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that impresses me when I watch you coach, and this is the part where you probably want to drop your head because I'm going to pay you a compliment.
Don't do that.
You, not just that you care passionately, and you don't, yes, you like to win, but you don't care because you want to win. You care because you want to build character.
Absolutely.
You care because you want to build humans.
Mhm.
And you use basketball as a way to
Do that.
grow these
Mhm.
young men into men,
Mhm.
and teach them life lessons that can be learned through team sports.
And build relationships. I love the relationship building
Yeah.
part of it.
Well, and you've had students in the past that you've coached that have gone on to great things in
Mhm.
professional sports. And how cool it must be to go, oh, I've seen that guy. He used to pick up my daughter and carry her around and
Yeah,
play
that's
with my
cool.
kids. And now you get to see them become men.
Yeah.
And root for them, not just for their success as a money-making professional athlete, but their success as a human, just to live the life they want.
Absolutely.
So, well, it's a really cool story. I think it's wonderful that the time you spend pays off as well as it did this year,
Mhm.
because I know how often I'd walk in and you're watching tape or you're watching film or you're talking about this team and what their strengths and weaknesses are. So I know
Right.
you spend a ridiculous amount of time, and I know those young men appreciate it. So,
I appreciate
bravo
that.
to you and the other coaches and all your young men up there who were the ones actually out on the court doing the
Yeah.
work. So
Yeah, they were. I'm
good.
so proud of them.
yeah, very good, man. Well, thank you for sharing that. I
Of
know
course.
Will doesn't love talking about himself, but he does some
I don't.
amazing things. So I bribed him into doing that. Now I have to buy him Cold Stone ice cream after. So, all right, good. Well, we're about 34 minutes in. That's pretty good. We thought this would be a little quicker, but our last segment's probably going to be our lengthier segment.
Yeah.
We're going to try our new game that we came up with called Counting Costs. And I
Mhm.
forget if I mentioned this last podcast or not, but we came up with about 42 different segments we're going to plug and play and try different ones. So if you don't mind, as you see a podcast or as you see a segment you like, let us know.
Got to pull up my pictures.
Say it again.
Sorry, I have to pull up my pictures.
That's
on
fine.
The,
For our
the
game.
cost.
If you like what we do, if you like one of the segments a lot, it makes you laugh, let us know that, because we can rule out some if people don't find them
Yeah, we have a lot.
entertaining. We have a lot to choose from. So counting costs, what we're going to do with counting costs, it's going to be sort of a Price is Right game. Well, we're going to come up with 5 items, of any cost up to $100.
Mhm.
So the max, our limit was $100, and we're going to go by Amazon pricing at the time we did our research.
Mhm.
And we're going to give each other a list of items, and we're going to keep track of, and forgive us, this is the first time that we tried this. We did a little practice run. Interesting story about the practice run, but I'll share that in a second. We will give each other the item, and then the person will write down how much they think the item is. Then we'll reveal the actual price. And after 5 items, whoever has been the closest average after all will win. So for example, if I say an item and Will guesses $4 and it was $6, he's off by 2. So he writes down the score of 2. After 5 items, however many dollars he's off is totaled.
Mhm.
And if his is less than mine, he would win. And if mine's less than his, then I would win. Here's the funny story. In the first podcast, I believe we talked about our cosmic connection.
Yep.
Okay. So the other day we were practicing. We did a little practice run to see how this game would work. Yeah. Are you just remembering this now?
I can't believe this.
And we went on Amazon. We were sitting here together and we went on Amazon and I said, let's say, for example, I picked this item.
Mhm.
And I think it was a choo-choo
Chom fur removal
lint roller
lint
for
roller.
pets.
Yep.
And it was like 14.
Great on any surface.
Thank you.
Plug.
I didn't remember that.
I'm
It was
advertising for them now.
$14.99 or $24.99, whatever it was.
Right.
Looked really nice. Plastic handle,
Yep.
red something roller.
Yeah.
And we laughed at Chom Chom a little bit.
Yeah,
and, you know,
funny name.
funny name. And then we were like, okay, so then you would write this and we'd be this. And we were just practicing how this game's going to work.
Mhm.
We leave school that day.
Same.
Same day.
Less than an hour later.
You call me. You FaceTime me.
I couldn't just call you. I had to see your face.
Yes. So I'm driving home,
Yeah.
got the phone mounted there, being safe for everybody. Hit accept. I'm driving. And Will says, this is driving.
That's how you drive. You're going
I
all
drive.
over the place.
I'm driving, baby.
Goodness.
I'm moving. And Will says, remember how we looked up the thing online? I got home today and my mother-in-law had ordered me something from Amazon.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, cool. And I'm not thinking of anything. What could it be? He says, I have to show you what it is. Here's the thing. You've probably guessed already. The next thing Will holds up is the Chom Chom lint roller for pet hair. The exact model that we looked at on Amazon. Now, here's the thing. You have to understand, in order for that to show up at your house that day,
It had to be ordered.
she had to
beforehand.
have ordered it 2 days before or a day before. And I'm the one who picked the item when I looked on Amazon. So it's not like you may have seen something
No.
and chose. I was the one who pulled up a random item.
Dirk, I want you to look into the windows of my soul when I say this to you.
Where exactly would those be
Yeah,
kept?
right. I have never heard of a Chom Chom anything.
No.
And then
It sounds like something you'd order at a Chinese restaurant, honestly. Of the Chom Chom shrimp?
In the span of 1 hour, you pull it up randomly. Millions of things on Amazon. Millions!
Probably more than that.
Probably. You pull it up on Amazon.
Yes.
And then I get home
and one is sitting
my mama-in-law
in your house.
Has it ready for me. I just don't understand why.
You held it up and didn't say a word, and I just went,
no way.
No way. And of course, your mother-in-law is what?
Yeah, she has no idea what's going on.
That is the cosmic connection. Again, not making this up. That's why Will and I feel like we were destined to be friends.
Yeah.
Because this kind of stuff happens
all
the time. And we joked about pictures on our phone. We said, nobody's going to believe it. This was a real life example that happened, 2 days ago, yesterday, whenever it was. Unbelievable. So anyway, so here we go. Let's play our game, Counting Costs. Yep. All right. Did we decide? Are we going back and forth? I think we did, right?
I think back and forth.
Okay. Would you like me to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Just reading you the item description on Amazon.
Correct.
Here we go.
No questions, no titles, some vague questions, but we're not going to take forever.
No,
we're just going to.
Here's what you have: the Zober plastic hanger 50-pack, standard set of clothes hanger for coats, jackets, and pants. Slim coat hanger set. You want me to tell you how many stars it got?
Nope, don't need it.
No, don't need it.
50-pack, $12.99.
Okay. Would you like to know the actual price?
Yes.
Do I need to show it to you?
No, I trust you.
$22.99. So
I'm off by 10 already.
Are you keeping track of yours?
I'll keep track of my offs.
Okay. And I'll keep track of yours.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll keep track
of
of yours. Okay. Okay. All right. Your first item is Med Pride brand. Med Pride. Powder-free nitrile exam gloves. Medium. Box of 100.
What are those used for?
Have you ever seen Fletch?
How
Would
many?
you like
how
to
many,
find out?
How many are in there?
100 gloves, not 100 pairs. This is a box of 100
I am
gloves.
going to say.
I don't think I have any here, but the person who uses them would probably be wearing one of these.
Probably. I will go.
And he might be telling you to look at your shoelaces.
Don't do that.
Okay. By the way, 49. I got this
It's coming up soon.
It's coming.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going to say.
Shout out to the people from Dixon Street. Am I right?
This is I feel like not a good guess, but
Okay.
we're going to go $14.99. Well above, I know. What was it?
It's $9.99.
Really?
You're only off by $5. Nitrile, I think, is more expensive than latex.
Okay.
Because
Fine.
latex, people have allergies. I think the nitrile is considered a better quality.
I'm sorry, what did you say it was?
Nitrile?
No. What did you say the price was so I can keep track?
Oh, $9.99.
Okay.
So you were off by 5.
Yep.
All right.
You're next.
Yep. How did you do at home? Let us know in the comments. How off were you?
How close were you all?
You know who might get that one dead on? My friend from Colorado, because she's in the medical field.
There you go.
She probably uses nitrile gloves.
Your next item. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. The High Life steamer for clothes. Portable handheld design, 240 milliliter, big capacity, 700 watt strong, penetrating steam.
What is the steam?
Penetrating.
It penetrating.
Penetrating.
Okay. I've never been penetrated by steam. I mean, like in a sauna.
I understand.
Okay.
I didn't know if that was your friend or.
Steam? Went to college with him.
Okay.
By the way, did you?
Why am I writing something down?
blow bubbles as a kid?
Stop. Answer the question.
Okay.
I'm not falling for your
That's
joke.
it? I thought there was more.
How much more do you want?
I don't want more. I
Damn.
said fine. How many watts? 70?
100.
700.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with $59.99.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct answer.
Yep.
$23.99. Just a bit outside.
Wow, that's a lot off. That would be 36 off.
Yeah.
36 plus my 10.
Wait, what did you say it was?
I said $59.99,
Okay.
and you said 23. So I'm $36 to the bad.
You're so much better at math than me.
Well, can I tell you why?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to my aunt who's probably watching. She watched the first one.
Represent.
My aunt had an ice cream truck route
Mhm.
when I was 13, 14. And I've always liked math, but every summer for a couple of years, I know we'd work. I'll have a chocolate eclair, strawberry shortcake, give me a chip witch, and a push-up pop.
And you,
225. I got
there
to
you
throw all the numbers together in my head,
Yep.
make change. So I had a lot of practice.
so you're good.
Yeah, I like doing that. Not always right, but always good.
Sure.
Boy, I ate a lot of ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Good humor. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. You ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this one's going to be good.
Okay.
This is the Amazon Basics brand.
Okay.
Slim, velvet, non-slip, suit, clothes hanger in black and silver.
No way.
Yeah, way. The little cosmic connection.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's why I laughed when you said coat hangers.
Okay.
But these are the Amazon Basics Slims.
Mm-hmm.
They have velvet, non-slip. So stuff doesn't slip off of them.
I figured that was what that meant.
Black and silver.
Uh-huh.
They're
Does it give me a total, like an
pack
amount
of 30.
Pack of 30.
Pack of 30.
Amazon Basics.
Amazon Basics.
Pack of 30.
Pack of
I'm
30.
going to say
Slim.
slim.
Non-slip.
Non-slip. I'm
No
going to go.
slipping. By the way, the audience doesn't know this yet.
No, but they will.
Let's
Let's go $12.99.
Okay. That is a stellar guess. It's wrong by only $4. It's $16.99.
Okay.
You are mopping the floor with me. I am bad at prices, apparently.
$12.99. That's
That's-
4 off.
that's
That's
not
9 total. Okay.
All
It's
right.
not terrible.
Not terrible.
My next item.
Pleased to be giving me the next losing item.
Stop that.
Okay.
I gotta adjust. My back is hurting me. Here's your next item.
Need a massage?
Don't do that.
Okay.
The Set Sail silicone toilet bowl brush and holder. Automatic toilet brushes for bathrooms with holder, ventilated toilet, and that's all you get because it kind of trails off there.
Automated.
I think it's an automated holder, and from the picture,
Okay.
it looks like you push a button and it kind of
Elevates it.
elevates it so you can grab it.
Huh.
Yeah, I
I'll-
just have a very basic one at my house.
Yeah, I
Or
do.
a couple
We don't
of
even
these
have
ones.
one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we use our.
Don't finish that sentence.
Okay. We have a dog.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Was that? I shouldn't have said that.
that's fine.
Okay. I would say I'm going to go with a nice round $19.99.
That is $7.99. I don't like when you look at me like that.
That's okay. It's $12 more. I'm off, but you only had 4. But you know what?
What? What's that?
Just put this.
Are we doing
marker
4
away.
or 5?
I have 5.
Okay.
Okay. Here's your next one. This is the
Mhm.
Cylon
Mm.
brand countertop ice maker.
Oh,
It has 9 cubes ready in 6 minutes, or 26 pounds of ice ready in 24 hours.
okay.
I'm assuming you'd have to empty it in order for it to
Sure.
generate that much ice. It is a self-cleaning ice machine with
Mm.
ice scoop and basket. There are 2 sizes of bullet ice
Okay.
for home, kitchen, office, bar, or party,
Okay.
and it is black. So this is the Cylon countertop ice maker, 9 cubes ready in 6 minutes. Self-cleaning ice machine with ice scoop and basket, 2 sizes of bullet ice for home, kitchen, office, bar, or party. And it is in the color of
I'm going to go with self-cleaning ice maker. Let's go $34.99.
$34.99. The correct answer,
Oh gosh. How much? How much?
$89.
Oh, that is painful.
$89. So you're looking at about $55.
Mhm. Wow.
I had to throw that one in to feel like I could catch up.
That is
I threw you for
bad.
For a lube. I threw you for a lube.
Got an eyelash?
Yeah. Let me get that for you.
Don't do that.
You know how Zoe gets my eyelashes?
I don't want to know.
Just kidding. Zoe's my dog, by the way. Just
Your
not
next
my
item.
wife. Okay.
This is the very short and sweet, the Wilson Evolution Game Basketball. I'm a big basketball guy.
Okay.
The Wilson Evolution Game Basketball. There were 4,000 of these bought in the past month. That's all you get. There's not much description to it. It's
Wilson, good brand for basketballs.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, feel like I've seen Wilson.
I think Spalding is. Well, go ahead.
This is the number one.
I don't know.
Spalding. Well, Wilson was featured in the Tom Hanks movie where he gets trapped on the island.
That's true. There's something in my eye, and I don't like it.
Would we like to stop tape?
No, we wouldn't like to stop it. They're just gonna have to watch me pick my eye for a second.
That's okay. You could hold up their board in front of
That's true.
them. Wilson basketball regulation.
Yeah, regulation size, nothing special. I mean, nothing
You know,
crazy
you used
about
to
it.
be when I was back in my day,
Mm.
you could get a basketball for $14.95. But I'm guarantee you, they've gone up in price. I'm going to go with a good, strong. I would go higher, except for I'm worried that I might shoot myself in the foot here. I'm going to go $34.99.
Okay, it is $79.99.
Are you serious? That is unbelievable. That's a lot more.
Yeah, it's one
That's
of the best.
expensive.
One of the best basketballs there are.
Well, now you tell me.
And I thought I wasn't supposed to. I thought
Wilson
that was a game.
what?
Wilson Evolution Game Basketball.
Evolution game.
Mm-hmm.
And I said 34 and it's 79.
It is
So that's $45 off.
I wasn't going to say.
What did I say? $34.99?
Mhm.
So 35 to 80. So yeah, $45 off.
Mhm.
I thought I was going to get ahead with the last one, but all right. Well, I hope the people at home are doing better than I am.
Yeah, that's or me
Yeah?
as well.
You agreed with
No,
me.
I'm just saying, like, I
Yeah,
need
don't
55.
Don't backtrack
Here
now.
we go. Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Let's move
Here's your, is this your fourth?
Yeah,
Fourth? How about the Dickies brand men's Dry Tech Moisture Control Crew Socks multi-pack, 3-pack, black.
Three.
Packs, 3 pair.
Okay.
Three
Okay.
pair.
Sorry.
It's a 3-pack.
Okay.
Meaning 3 pair of
Sure.
socks. It's the Dickies men's Dry Tech Moisture Control Crew Socks
Dry Tech. Okay.
in black, 3 pair. The 3-pack, 3-pack of socks, 3 pair.
Okay.
Pleased to be guessing a price.
I'm going to be guessing $16.99.
$12.99. You're off by $4. Again, not
I
bad.
almost went $14.99.
Not bad. And by the way, I feel like $4. You were off by 4 3 times now, weren't you?
No, 5 the first time, then 4.
5,
then
4.
55.
Yeah, but then 4. Yeah, you're going to mop me up. All right. Pleased to be giving me my final mistake.
Oh, are we only doing 4? No, this is your 5th. I'm
This is my
sorry.
5th,
I
yeah.
apologize.
That's okay.
Okay. Here we go. This is This is the Rockland Rolling Duffel Bag, black, 22 inches.
So it's 22 inches and it's black.
That's what the description says right here.
Okay. Luckily, I didn't see the price when you did that.
Should I change it?
No, I honestly didn't see it.
That's all you get, by the way. There's
Oh.
nothing else in the
Okay,
description.
I was waiting for
There's not
more.
much more to it than it's a Rockland Rolling Duffel Bag.
Rockland.
That is,
I'm not
Rockland.
familiar with that brand.
Okay. Good brand. Not really. I'm just kidding. I don't really know much about it. I just typed one thing.
Now, I don't know if you tried to spread your prices out. Now's when I outthink myself.
Yeah, here you go.
You went with a 79. I'm going to go middle of the road, $49.99.
Not a bad guess. $36.99.
So I'm off by 13.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not the worst.
That was 5, right? I can put this away?
I think so. Yes, sir. All right. And here's your final one.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the Crocs. I've seen your children wearing Crocs, haven't they?
My daughter loves Crocs.
Yeah.
Loves,
she loves
well, just loves shoes in general,
Yeah.
but Crocs are her thing.
little Matilda.
Sure.
She loves
I didn't know
Crocs.
where that was going.
I was just trying to think of a code name.
Okay.
Little Matilda. She loves, little Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
She loves her crocodiles.
Yep.
Okay. Crocs, unisex, adult. Classic clogs,
Mm-hmm.
size 14 women's, 12 men,
Okay.
in the color of orange zing.
Zinger.
Orange zing. So these again are the Crocs unisex adult classic clogs.
Okay.
You know the classic clog, right? The one with the heel strap and the
Got it.
full toe.
I got it.
14 women or 12 men in orange zing.
I'm not a Croc person.
Okay.
I've actually
I have
never-
a pair for convenience. For camping.
Never bought my kids Crocs. They always get them as gifts.
Okay.
I've never shopped for Crocs.
Okay.
So please,
Have you Crocs for shops?
yes.
Okay.
Don't shoot me here.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. If I guess poorly for the Croc lovers out
You know
there.
what? Now that you've quantified all of that and said, "Oh, no, I'd never bought them," you're going to nail the price. You're going to be within $5.
I'm not. $54.99. Don't do that. Tell me what it actually was.
$49.99.
It's not bad.
$5. Does that count as a cosmic connection? Because I predicted you'd be $5 off.
No.
Okay. Well, I would total these if it mattered, but you know. Well, I mean, it was nice while it lasted.
I don't know for sure, but I think I might have won that.
I think you did. I'm off by 10, 12,
What am I?
plus
65.
45, plus 13. Wish we had somebody to keep scores here.
Hmm.
I was off by a total of 116. That's not all that good. Did you total mine?
Yeah, I was
Or
off
you
by.
want me to do it?
I was off by 73.
So you win.
It seems that way, but
You know,
it was a good bout.
it was a fun
nonetheless.
game. How far were you guys off? We keep forgetting to talk to the audience.
Well,
we talk to
we
each
talk
other.
to each other so much.
How many you guys at home? Please write in, and ladies. Sorry, I use guys.
General,
everybody.
Yeah.
Write in on the comments. Let us know how far you were off. If you would have beaten Will or I at our game today, probably easy to beat me, but Will's
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
think-
more difficult to beat.
I don't know that fit. I think people could do a lot better than that 55
Maybe
spot.
people that
and-
shot more. You know who
Agreed.
might do better? Mrs. Mommy-in-law.
Well, mother-in-law and my wife are frequent flyers to Amazon.
So very likely that.
yes.
See, in my family, I'm the Amazon, so you would thought I would have done better.
We are very friendly with the Amazon delivery person because they.
But you know what? It's like Christmas. Every time you get a package, it's like,
not.
what did I order?
It's not.
I love opening
Oh, I bet
packages.
you do.
All right, we'll talk about that another time. All right, well, that's good. And we'll end today. We're at 55 minutes. We ran a little long, but we'll end today with a smoking gun story called Pink and in the Clink.
Okay.
And I'm going to put up the picture now so that the audience can see it. This picture makes you want to know.
I want to know immediately.
Yes, it makes you want to know. So this gentleman, here's the story. This is Richard Quick.
That's who that is.
He's fast.
He must be.
He's Richard Quick. Some people call him...
Bigwig.
I was going to go with Rich, but fine.
My fault.
Anyway, according to police, this 47-year-old, say it with me, Florida man,
There you have it.
was recently spotted walking into an Orlando roadway and, quote, engaging with passing cars. Not
ideal.
safe.
Not ideal.
Not safe.
No.
And by the way, now that you've seen the picture, if that man started engaging with my car, car might steer in his direction.
Yeah, there would be little to no engagement.
Yeah, I would not engage. If I wasn't already doing 60, I would be shortly after.
You would be doing 60
yeah.
already.
Well, yeah, we've talked about that
you're
earlier. I
fast
drive
driver.
fast. After initially ignoring demands that he shows cops his hands, never a good idea. Show me your hands, he doesn't do it. Not good.
No.
That's how people get hurt, unfortunately. All jokes aside, that he shows cops his hands and gets on the ground, he was eventually handcuffed and searched.
Okay.
Officers reported finding a pair of knives and a crack pipe in Quick's pants pockets.
Also not ideal.
A pair of knives. Case one breaks.
More than one is, I guess, essential.
Two is one and one is none.
There you go.
In the prepper world.
Mm-hmm.
And a crack pipe. Now, I'm not sure what that is. That like a cracked pipe? Like,
Yeah, I think that's what that means.
so it's like he broke it maybe when he fell down?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, he had a crack pipe in there. Paraphernalia, as they say in the
They
biz.
might say that.
As a result, he was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. That's a great word.
I like the word
Paraphernalia. Yeah. And carrying a concealed weapon. I suppose he did not have a license to do such.
Probably
Did not have a permit. I find that people that look like this rarely have the necessary paperwork in place to carry a concealed weapon.
Sure.
They don't usually go that extra step to do it. Quick also faces a resisting police count.
Okay.
So that's
Quick was
the story.
not having a good day.
As evidenced by his appearance, he was already not having a good day. What's
Correct.
amazingly missing from this is how he got pink. Now, I know
I wish I found that out.
Yes,
Because I
do
was
too.
curious.
I know that huffing paint
But
can
also
get somebody
makes
high,
it a little
but
funnier that I don't know.
but he's got it all over. It's like he stuck his whole head in the bucket. It's not
everywhere.
like around his face.
No.
So I don't know what Mr. Quick was doing, but
Please, in the comments,
yeah,
give us
your best caption.
your
of
best
what,
idea of what he was doing.
that will be funny.
What was he doing to get that all over?
What was he doing? That is a
That's
great
fun.
question. So that's our third and final episode
Really?
of
We're
the
calling it
White
quits?
Chocolate. We'll call it 3. We said it. I think you said it at the beginning. That
Wow.
the name is Third Time's the Charm.
That's it.
It can't get better than this. So
I
why
guess.
go on?
There you go.
So
Well,
it's been
fun while it
nice.
lasted.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll be back in the future with another podcast. We hope you enjoyed this one.
Absolutely.
And thank you for playing along with our games. Please give us the old thumbs up. Give us the old ring the
Yep. Definitely
ring the
like
bell.
and comment.
Comments are great. Send us an email. The email address is wcpod1, the number 1, at gmail.com. You can send us an email if you want us to read it on the podcast. We can try to do that. But
Definitely.
otherwise, feel free to give us any helpful suggestions or make any jokes. And please let us know how good old Rich Quick, I bet the cops, when they sent him out, they said, hey, you got to go get Rich Quick.
Mm-hmm.
You
really wanted to make that.
I just thought of it. I had to leave
It
it.
was a light bulb. Man.
You saw it in my eyes?
I did.
Never at a loss for a bad joke. All right, folks, we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.